with a Mitten Minute.
All right, Michigan, we're rocking the new MittenSportsTalk.com tees. They're in the shop on the website, so if you have a chance, go take a look. We have a bunch of gear. Let's get to it, though. Michigan State, yesterday, they went into Minnesota. I'm sure they were feeling confident. I wasn't feeling confident. As a matter of fact, I was talking to my son. I said, I'm worried about a hangover from that Michigan game where they got handled pretty well by Michigan last Friday. And I'm not one to say I told you so, but of course I told my son I told you so. This was not a game that I think a lot of people expected. 9 fast break points, just awful. Carr, I don't think he showed up until the last 4 minutes of the game, really. Carson Cooper, no points. I wrote about it on the site, a full article, but in the end, this was a bad game for Michigan State. Now it sets them up going into kind of a gauntlet. Illinois, only one loss in the Big Ten. Then they play Wisconsin. Then they play UCLA. And if they don't get things turned around quickly, this season could take a turn. I'm not saying they're not going to make the tournament. Of course, they're going to make the tournament. But they need to get right. And it starts with the floor general, Jeremy Fears. He can't be doing the things he was doing, kicking guys in the nether regions and doing all sorts of tripping and this and that. Izzo, I'm sure, will get control of the situation. But in the end, this was a disappointing last 5-6 days for the Spartans. I want to know what you think. Go ahead and drop a comment. That's your Mitten Minute update.